Jeff Charney, and welcome to Jeff's Dungeon, your one-stop shop for all things health, wellness, and fitness. In my last video, we talked about how the body is fueled during exercise and about why it's important to lift weights, even if you're trying to lose weight. Today, we're going to talk about the pros and the cons of a full body workout routine, and I will provide a full sample full body workout. The first question I want to answer is, what is a full body workout? And it's exactly as advertised. A full body workout hits all your major muscle groups in one workout. It hits your legs, your back, chest, shoulders, arms, and your core. You typically don't need a lot of time isolating smaller muscles. You want the bulk of your exercises to include what we call in the fitness world the bang for your buck exercises, right? Those macro exercises like your deadlifts, squats, bench press, military press. You heard me mention the 3 M's in my first video, the macro, the medium, and the micro muscles. The macro muscles include your quadriceps, your back, and your chest. The medium muscles include your shoulders and your hamstrings. And the micro muscles include your arms and your calves. And we obviously have a bunch of little muscles that are worked into those areas. That's just the broad stroke of the 3 M's. We'll do exercises in a full body workout routine that hit all 3 M's, but the focus is going to be on those bang for your buck exercises that I just mentioned. So we'll take a look at board number 1, and we'll discuss the 4 major benefits or the pros of a full body workout routine. And we'll also talk about the 4 cons. All right, let me just make sure it's focused. Okay. So the first benefit is training flexibility. You can work out anywhere between 2 to 4 days a week. It's generally not recommended to do a full body workout 2 days in a row, but you can structure it in a lot of different ways. So you can do the Monday, Wednesday, Friday and take the weekend off. You can go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or you can simply just do a full body workout every other day and not even consider what day it is. If you have to miss a day, a full body workout is great because you can simply just work out the next day. So missing a workout doesn't throw off your entire workout plan if you need to miss a day, like it can with the other types of workouts. Reason number 2 that a full body workout is great is because of increased muscle fiber stimulation. Since your entire body is being worked out in one day, you'll be doing a lot more compound movements, which will drastically increase the amount of testosterone that you have pumping through your body. Testosterone is the hormone responsible for muscle mass, bone strength, and also improves sex drive and memory and thinking ability. So full body workouts and compound movements that work multiple body parts at once do not just improve muscle mass and bone strength, but they have those mental benefits as well. Some symptoms of low testosterone might include a low sex drive, weak bones, depression, and poor concentration. And contrary to what many people might believe, both men and women produce testosterone. Men produce testosterone in their testes, and women produce testosterone in the ovaries. And while men typically produce a lot more testosterone than women, women do produce testosterone as well. And just full disclosure, I'll be completely honest, if you want to turn my channel off and never watch it again, I completely understand. But this is my 3rd take doing this video because I could not stop laughing when I said the word testes. But there you have it. Men produce testosterone in the testes, and women produce it in the ovaries. Anyway, thank you to my loyal watchers that are sticking with me despite that childish show. The 3rd pro we're going to talk about, the 3rd benefit of a full body workout is increased strength. So you're going to have increased strength if you do a full body workout. To piggyback off of my last point, full body workouts are great for increasing strength because they require more compound movements and place less emphasis on those isolation movements like bicep curls, for example. You're still doing the bicep curls, but they're not as featured. This creates more of a balanced athletic physique. Whereas if you were to place more emphasis on those isolation movements, that would be more towards a bodybuilding workout. And we'll talk about that a little bit in the cons. Benefit number 4 of a full body workout. It saves you time. If you don't have hours every week to spend in the gym, you can focus on just doing the bang for your buck exercises. You pick out a few of those exercises that train multiple muscle groups, and you can cut out a lot of the isolation movements if you don't have time for them. All right, so before I get into the cons, I just want to tell a quick story about a client that has a son he needed to pick up from basketball practice. So I train a 37-year-old guy at LA Fitness. He has a 12-year-old son. I had him on a full body workout plan. So we were messaging back and forth last week about his workout, and he let me know that he only had 15 minutes to do one of his workouts. So he threw in some bicep curls and some tricep work, and then he left to get his son. So I said to him, well, if that happens again, you have two options. You can either do the workout the next day, or if you're dead set on working out that day, then do the deadlifts and do the bench press. Those were the two macro movements that I had scheduled for him that day. If time is limited, you want those testosterone pumping macro exercises. They're going to give you the most benefits. And I understand that life gets in the way. You might have a son or daughter to pick up. You might have to cook dinner. Your favorite Seinfeld rerun might be on. By the way, just started watching that a couple months ago. Great show. If you haven't watched Seinfeld, it'll be worth your time. But whatever the reason, if time is limited, get those bang for your buck exercises in over the bicep curls. So anyway, that's just an aside. Now on to the cons of a full body workout. And I want to make sure that the camera is focused down more. There we go. All right, so con number one of a full body workout. It is taxing on the body. It's easy to overtrain if you don't pace yourself due to the sheer volume of exercise per body part. A lot of times you're working out 3 days a week, so you're hitting each body part 3 days a week. And if you lift too much with one body part because you're not tired yet, it's going to catch up to you. So make sure you're sticking to the sets that are prescribed in your workout. Don't do extra because you think you have energy, because you're going to be hitting that body part 2 times more that week, assuming you're doing 3 full body workout routines. Training the entire body in one workout is also very taxing on the central nervous system. That's why I emphasize not doing a full body workout 2 days in a row. You might start to feel sick, and bacteria or viruses that you might easily fight off, they might make you a little sick now because you're overtrained, if you're not careful. Con number 2. Their full body workouts don't have a lot of focus on lagging muscles, because focusing on those big lifts takes away from focusing on your weak points or maybe your points of preference. So if you want to work on your shoulders or you want to craft your biceps, both typically not featured during full body workouts, you're going to do more shoulder than biceps, but it can be tough to catch them up because you're going to be putting most of your energy, as I said many times, on those bang for your buck macro exercises. Con number 3 is workout length and time. While you may work out only 2 to 4 times a week, depending on your structure, each workout can take a long time since you're hitting your entire body. And con number 4, it's kind of piggybacks on the second one that I mentioned. It's tough to craft your individual muscles. If you're looking for a specific muscle definition, like that ripped and shredded physique, it's tough to get with a full body workout due to the lack of focus on your smaller muscles. And also, you may be too exhausted to work those smaller muscles out properly, since you're generally hitting those micro muscles toward the end of your workout. So it's not a good routine for bodybuilding. It's more for overall body performance. All right. So when we create a workout routine, we not only need to focus on the exercises we're doing, but the number of sets and reps and the rest time in between sets. I cannot stress enough that the rest times between sets cannot be random. I'm sorry, I feel like the camera's off. I moved it over. Let me make sure. There we go. I'm de-stressed now. So you can't take random rest times in between sets. You can't get done a set, talk to some friends, go back to lifting, and move back and forth between sets. No, the time rested between has to be methodical. And you need to record all this information in a workout journal. This is going to help you figure out if your workout is working. Because if you're able to see in your journal that you're lifting more weight every time you work out, or you're increasing your reps, you're noticing some type of improvement, you're going to know that your workout is working. But if your rest times are random and not everything is methodical, you're not going to know if your workouts are actually benefiting you. I strongly recommend leaving your phone away during your workouts. I know a lot of people use their phones for everything, but it's really easy to get distracted with social media, text messages, maybe work emails. You lose focus. And I understand if you're waiting on an important call or you absolutely need your phone for whatever reason, then you have to do what you have to do. But if possible, I recommend just disconnecting from everybody. Take this time to work out for yourself. Almost like an opportunity to disengage from the world temporarily. And I just want to show you something real quick. This is very unprofessional to go back and forth and take myself out of the screen. I understand that. But if you want to take a close-up look, you can pause your screen. But here is a sample workout of what it would look like in your journal. Notice at the top, I'm writing for the macro workouts, the macro exercises, 3 to 3.5 minute break, and you want to stick to the same exact break down to the second if possible. Your medium muscles are going to be a 2 to 2.5 minute break. Micro, 1.5 to 2 minute break. Pick a number in that time frame and stick to it. Write it down. Stick to it every single time. And you'll notice listed I have the exercise, your target set and reps, the body part it hits, so you know how much of a break to take, and then the actual weight you lifted along with the number of sets and reps. And as I said, I don't recommend having a phone while you work out. So I have this little digital old school clock that I use down to the second. And you can also put a clock up on your wall if you want to. So we're going to go through what the actual workout looks like. I have it on my board. And at the end, I'll bring it closer, so it might be a little hard to read from here. But anyway, I put on the board the macro exercises, the medium, and the micro. Macro includes your quads, your back, and your pecs. And you're going to do 9 to 15 sets per week. And you're going to take a 3 to 3.5 minute break. Pick an exact number. Don't rest between 3 and 3.5 minutes. Just pick a time in that frame. So if you want to do 3 minutes, it's a 3-minute break for every single macro exercise. If you want to do 3.5 minutes or something in between, it's that same exact break time for every break. Your medium muscle groups, your shoulders, your hamstrings, and your abs and your core, you're going to get 6 to 9 sets every week. You're going to take a 2 to 2.5 minute break. Pick a time in there and stick to it. And your micro muscles. There are a lot of different little ones to target. You have your biceps, your triceps, your rear delts, your calves, traps, and forearms. Obviously, you're going to hit those the least amount of time. 3 to 6 sets per week, and you're going to take a 1.5 to 2 minute break in between. And this on the board is just kind of what I put down in my notebook. So your sample full body workout, day 1 of 3. This is not the workout you're doing for 3 days. This is just day 1. And then days 2 and 3 are going to be different. Exercise 1 is your macro workout. It's going to hit squats. It's going to hit your quadriceps. You're going to do 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps. Record exactly what you did. Exercise number 2 is also a macro exercise. It's an incline dumbbell press. It's going to hit your pecs. Do 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps. Record it. And this one's kind of a tough workout. It has 3 macro exercises, not just 2. But exercise number 3 is pull-ups or lat pull-downs. Lat pull-downs are more of a medium one. Pull-ups are more of a macro. I prefer pull-ups. I think they're more beneficial if you can. Some people can't do them. That's okay. Do lat pull-downs or the assisted pull-up machine that some gyms have. That's for your back. You're gonna do 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Your first medium workout is a dumbbell shoulder press. It's gonna hit your shoulders. You're gonna do 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Second medium exercise is your leg curls for your hamstrings. You're gonna do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Exercise number 6 is your first micro exercise. That is your incline dumbbell curls. 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Record it in your book. 7 is your last exercise. It's micro. It's for your triceps. You're doing Skullcrushers. 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. And I know it's hard to see. If you want to pause your computer, There you go. You can pause it and take a look. Man, my coordination is poor. Sorry, guys. There you go. Hopefully you're able to get all that in there. So then if you're following a 3-day a week workout routine, then your next two workouts will finish up the quota. So for example, if you're doing the incline dumbbell press for 3 sets, take a look up. Chest is 9 to 15 sets per week. So then your second workout would have maybe a bench press and 3 sets. So then you would have 6 total sets, for example. But yeah. So that's about all I have for today. I hope you got some valuable information from this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you can get updates as more videos come out. In my next video, we will break down the pros and cons of a split body workout routine, and I will also give a sample workout for that one as well. Thanks everybody for listening. Hope I didn't lose my subscribers, but thank you those of you that are loyal. Peace out from Jeff's Dungeon. Have a good day.